In October 2005, a quiet and immaculately dressed foster family handed me a 5-month-old baby girl in the foyer of the Marriott Hotel in Guatemala City. After 4 years of trying to become an adoptive family and a dozen more of wanting to be a mother, I couldn't really process what was happening. This small, beautiful girl with her shock of black hair was our daughter. Registering my new status as mother would take me months, and such moments would come at me sideways as I watched this strong, gorgeous child rock on her limbs and begin to crawl, as I sang to her slowly, "Hola la preciosa, hola la preciosa, hola." Before we leave to adopt her, I allow myself to take out bags and bags of hand-me-downs. I wash them gently and pile them in neat rows. We buy a cot and put it together ourselves. On the fridge are 5 photographs of a baby girl, one for every month of her life. They haunt us daily. We peer into their mystery, trying to understand what is going to happen to us. Earlier in the year, it is a bright May morning in Hanover, New Hampshire. My partner is doing research in Dartmouth College, and I am sitting writing in his apartment. I look up and see him running down the hill towards me. I open the window and call out to him, "What's the matter?" And he shakes his arms wildly and runs up the few flights of stairs where he says breathlessly, "We've got a referral! We've got a referral! Her name's Natalie!" And we hold each other as the earth moves under us. A few years earlier, I sit under the pines at the bottom of our garden and begin an extended letter to my unknown daughter. For my 40th birthday, I am given a beautiful handmade book covered in mustard-coloured leather, and in this I write and write. I tell her we can't wait for her to come to us, that we yearn to be a family, that we long for a time when she will play here in this seaside garden. When my daughter is 10 months old, I open an email which says that her birth mother is 6 months pregnant and can't keep her baby. The agency asks if we would be interested in adopting the child, and something in my belly pit turns over. As I hold my daughter close, after he is born and given up, it takes us 27 months to adopt him. We filled in forms, and then we filled them in again. We were cleared by police forces in 3 countries, and then we were cleared again and again. We took bundles of documents to Dublin and marched to the forecourts and then to the Department of Foreign Affairs. We took the same documents to London, to the Irish Embassy, the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, and the Guatemalan Embassy, and then we did it again. And then we waited. We waited whilst one president of Guatemala left office, hurrying through a new adoption law. We waited as another president implemented it. We waited as nothing happened, and then we waited some more. We hoped and waited and hoped, but mostly we waited. Whilst we wait, our daughter learns to run and sing and begins to understand that she has a brother. When he is 8 months old, we fly to Guatemala to visit him for the first time. It is Palm Sunday at the foster family's church, and everywhere there are crowds of people carrying full-sized palms, and there is colour and noise. We wait, bewildered and jet-lagged, and then suddenly Tony, the foster mother, is here before me, and in her arms is a baby boy. But there is no time to ponder this moment of meeting our child for the first time, because he is safely in the arms of his foster mother, and we are late. During the service, we are distracted by trying to keep our nearly 2-year-old from causing too much havoc. We try to follow the service, but we are lost in all kinds of ways. A year later, we visit again when he is 20 months old, and in September 2008, I visit alone for a week of playing cars in the street and blowing bubbles, and one precious night when he sleeps beside me. When we finally travel to Guatemala in November 2008 to adopt him, it is a flurry of chasing paperwork and taxis to Tony and Freddie's and big meals and disbelief, so that when we leave, he is quietly in the car when his foster mother and I hold each other and weep. Natalie is nearly 4 now, and her brother is 3, and we've been a family of 4 for 15 months. I'm making a documentary for RTE Radio 1 about our story.